Hey y'all, it's your girl Jackie with a Q. What's going on with everybody? Let me say this, y'all, because it's on my mind all the time, right? It's on my mind all the time. The lack of black love and black commitment between man and woman is at an epidemic level. It's at an epidemic level, right? For some reason, men don't want to commit and don't want to be in relationships. They want to be players till they can't play no more. And women are oftentimes settling for somebody they don't want in the hopes that they're going to be who they want them to be. Or we just all over here single, looking good, eating good, having a good time without a man, right? Um, you know, and I often think like with our parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and great grands and all that stuff, did they take all this shit from dudes, or did it just start here recently, or have they always been like that and black women been taking it? That's the question of the day. Now, in my family, in my life, I saw great men. I'm questioning now, was they really that great? Did I miss something? Right? You know, men went to work, they took care of the family, and a lot of times the woman stayed home, and so on and so forth. Times have changed, and you need two incomes in a household, right? But that ain't my problem. My problem is not the two incomes or the one income. My problem is, why is there so much cheating going on when you get in a relationship? And why is it the single men don't want to commit no more? But they want you to themselves. Now they want you to themselves, but you can't be with nobody else, right? So therefore, we have an epidemic going on. I don't know if y'all know it. If it was levels to it, we might be on level red with orange is the highest or something. We up there, right? It's an epidemic. It's almost at a pandemic level, right? Because I see all the time. And then when we get in a relationship and think he the one, this it, y'all, this it. I think he the one, y'all. Then they go off and do some fuck shit. Right, I watched the live today, Pebbles live. I just happened to be scrolling, laying in the bed, and she was live, right? And I feel sorry for her because she's a good person, I believe, right? Good woman, but she did too much. She did too much. When she said all the things she did, she took him on his first this, his first that. You showed that Negro too much. He wasn't that level of a dude. Sometimes, y'all, we can take dudes on levels that they don't belong on, nor do they want to be on, right? And she's getting it, and she said they not together, and so on and so forth, and she's trying to get her heart together. But she did too much, and I'm telling you, I saw this happening way back. I saw the tide turning. Like she said, he was a good dude, and he looked like he had potential. He wanted to do this and wanted to do that, right? And she did way too much, y'all. Way too much for him right off the top. And she said, if they get with me, I'm going to level them up and all. It ain't your job to level them up, right? It's not, y'all. The build a nigga kid, I keep telling y'all, should be in the garbage. But that's what she did, bless her heart. And I can't go in on her too bad because I feel bad because she's hurting. And she is not... she is not what's the word I want to use? She's not an aggressive individual. I'm going to say that, right? She's not a barracuda, such as myself and some of my friends, right? But she's hurt and she's trying to get through the hurt, right? But the things that she said she did to him and for him, too much. If you take a nigga from the bottom of the barrel, a lot of times that's where you need to leave him at. I'm just being honest, right? If that's where they at, that's where you need to leave them at. I ain't say don't play with them, but don't put too much into them, and definitely don't marry them, because you see what happens. I ain't never seen somebody pick somebody up out the garbage and turn them into something and it turn out all right. I ain't never seen it. I done seen a lot of women pick a dude up out the garbage or next to the garbage. Build him up, change his outfits, change his attire, the way he dressed, put him in a car. The first thing they do is go get with somebody else. As soon as you put them all together, they go get with somebody else. We can't keep building them up, y'all. You know, and black men say we need a strong woman, this and that. When they get one, they dog them, right? I'm telling you, I watched that. I watched it. It was kind of hard to watch. I'll be honest with y'all. And then a dude got in there and started trolling. He was like, can't y'all see something wrong with her? It is something wrong with her. She might not be the brightest bulb, but I felt her heart, right? She might not be the brightest bulb in the chandelier, but I felt her heart. But with ladies, we have to stop building these men and putting them together. You just can't do it because they don't appreciate it. You put this nigga all the way together, he gonna pay somebody else rent. Y'all know how many times I done seen that? You give him your car, you help him get a car. They always cheat. When you listen, I don't know if it's a special button you push on the kit, on the build a nigga kit, that say don't cheat, because as soon as you put them together, they cheat. Nigga ain't never had a haircut. You start getting his haircut, next thing you know, he think he better than you. Been on the bus his whole life. Been on the bus, catching a bus his whole life and walking, riding a bike. You put him in a car, he drive over to Shirley house. Got to quit building them up, y'all. You can support them in other ways. You can pray for them. What else can you do? You can tell you I support you. You know what I'm saying? Give you some ideas or some advice. You can't build them up. You can't put them in places that they don't belong. Period. You cannot put them in places that they do not belong. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. That's just what it is, right? I ain't never seen it go successful. Now, I've seen a woman, I've seen a man, because see, let me tell you one thing, it's out of order, y'all. It's out of order. God put man here first to provide and protect. Folks have seemed to forget that. God put man here to provide and protect. We're the helpmate. We're the helper. We're the helper. Right? Go back to being the helper. Quit being the lead. And you know, and she was saying she feel like the dude. Yeah, you feel like the dude. You changing tires, putting up drywall, buying nigga cars and clothes, taking them on trips and vacations and cruising. Yeah, you feel like the dude. Of course. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't used to bother me that a man didn't have a car, because I had one. I might have two at certain times in my life, right? It didn't bother me until it did bother me, right? And when I got single, I was like, I'm not doing that. So, I have told guys, I'm not going to pick you up. You know, dudes be like, well, you got a car. I said, if I come pick you up, I'm going to feel like the dude. That's why I felt her when she was saying that, right? Like, I'm going to feel like the dude. And if I feel like the dude, what that make you? A lot of times they wouldn't even talk to me no more. Because what that make you? If I'm the dude, what that make you? Right? It's a certain order of things. And when you do things out of order, it's not going to work. When you do shit out of order, it ain't going to work. I don't care how cute he is, how bow-legged he is, how tall he was, how he used to play basketball, all that dumb shit. I don't care. Right? You cannot build them up and think they're going to be loyal and faithful to you. They're not. They're not. Now, if y'all get together and y'all on the same level and y'all building each other, fine. That ain't what I'm saying. So before you get in my comments talking about this and that, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't pick a nigga up out the garbage can or next to the garbage can and try to put him somewhere he don't belong. He don't like it there no way. All you doing is dressing up a clown. That's all you doing. So anyway, quit trying to build them up. The black commitment and black love, the lack of, is at an epidemic level. We got to fix that.